Yep.
This is Groovey.TV, and this is Groovie Mann. Woo!
It's Groovy. I'm here with Groovie Mann from My Life with a Thrill Kill Cult here in Denver, Colorado at the Gothic Theater. How'd that go, man?
I'm surviving. I don't know if it's like the 25th show or something.
Holy crap.
And we did 11 hours drive yesterday and 6 today. I think Buzz did most of the driving because he gets stir crazy, you know.
Yeah.
But
so you put him to work and say, get behind that wheel, damn it.
I don't tell him to. He just has to, you know.
Of course.
He's driven. The rest of the guys, they pitch in and help, you know, 2 of the guys.
So first of all, we're gonna talk about like the whole groovy thing. You got to tell people how the whole groovy and groovy thing all fits into the groovies.
Well, I mean, do you want to know where the name came from, or you know?
Well, no, you were saying the different spellings, the different meanings,
Oh,
the different
right.
yeah.
So, you know, groovy is like when you're like, oh, that's groovy. But if you're Groovy the person, then you have different spelling. So that's why I'm Groovie. In case someone's like, oh man, you're so groovy. And then I'm like, obviously, because that's my name, right? That's the reason why. Silly rabbits.
Well, as a fellow groovy, but with a different spelling, I'm a big fan, dude.
He's Groovey. And that makes us different but the same. But still the same rule goes with him. If you say like, that groovy is really groovy. It's sort of like the me thing, you know. And man, it's really, really me.
Oh yeah, so now we've totally cleared that up, which is awesome. All right, so let's talk about this new album because it's freaking badass. I love it. You should be proud of it. Tell me about it.
Oh man, we started it, I guess, May, or I was maybe a year and a half, but we don't remember the beginning of it. But yeah, we worked on it every week. I took the bus across town in LA. I live in West Hollywood and he lives in Echo Park. So I'd bus it up there with all my shit and we'd have a session. And, you know, we've been just do it every single day, 2 times a week, you know, 3 times a week, collaborating with the ideas and writing the parts for the songs, you know. And, you know, Buzz had already created some soundscapes and stuff to start with, as he usually does, and then, you know, as we're working, we create, you know, some sort of a spontaneous song at the end, where the other ones are sort of intricately worked. Nice. You know, as we say, like they're puzzles that we have to put together.
Nice.
So
I think you did a one hell of a job puzzling this time.
Yeah.
You're good puzzling.
I like all, you know, the new songs. We like finished the album, then it went to mastering. We wrapped up, you know, the artwork, sent it to get pressed, and then we started rehearsing. So the songs that I know now are the ones that we're doing live. But like the rest of the records, the other day I was going through my iTunes. I'm like, here this song popped up. I'm like, oh, what is this? Oh, it's the one that, you know, that is the second to the last or whatever, but I don't even know the name of it, right?
Neither do I, to be honest. I like number 2 a lot. I know that much.
I think it's the strange ones.
It's all badass, though.
Thanks. Yeah. We had it. I'm proud of it.
You should be. Yeah.
I mean, like, you know, I don't listen to it too much. But
we got to play it every day for 25 days straight or whatever you said.
It's like the greatest hits tour for 2 years, you know. When we did the Wax Tracks thing, you know, and then it's like we break from those songs, and then as soon as I come out on tour again, like this time, it's like these people are like, oh man, I hope you're gonna play Sex on Wheels or you know, After the Flash or Nervous Christians. I'm like, no. We've been playing them for 2 years. Did you come and hear them?
It's not gonna happen.
You know, so not that we hate those songs, but you know.
Yeah, well, you've been playing them.
Well, we
yeah.
don't hate anything, I guess.
Is there anything you hate?
Well,
Can we get a list?
I just got over it. I'd rather like find things that I love now because my time's running out, you know.
For all of us, of course.
It's like, all right, how am I going to spend my next 30 years?
So what's up next for the band, dude? What's the next adventure?
This year or in general? I don't
In
know.
general, yeah.
I think maybe, you know, we'll continue to, you know, make albums. And I can't think of doing anything else but that, you know. And maybe working on some of our side projects again and making them more full-blown, you know. Maybe another Darling Candy album or you know, Catastrophe Clown. We have to do a Catastrophe Clown full-length album still, so. But yeah.
Nice. So is there anything like specifically coming up in the time frame we can talk about that's not top secret or anything? Album releases or bowling extravaganzas?
Bowling for Satan.
Bowling for Satan.
Charities, benefit for the blind.
Backflips for Beelzebub.
A concert for Lucifer in the country.
All right, man. Well, unfortunately, we've reached the part of the interview where I ask you a bunch of stupid questions that were even stupider than the other ones. Are you ready?
All right, wait.
Oh, wait, we got a drink.
I'll have some water.
We got a drink, yeah. Cheers, brother. It's artesian.
I love this shit. I mean beer. I'm so glad I quit drinking. So what do we need to do?
All right, I know you want to stay positive, but I still like this question.
All right, it happened.
All right. What is the stupidest thing you've ever heard another human being say in your entire life?
You know what I'm going to say, probably.
Give it to me, baby. Give it to me.
I guess that Al Jorgensen gave me a blowjob, and he put that in his book. And my mom was like, "What's a blowjob?" I'm like, "It's like a blow dryer." God, you know. And then that I introduced him to Rick Nielsen, who you know I fucking grew up with. And when I did, I introduced him to Nielsen, right? And his whole entourage. And then like an hour later, his wife comes up to me and goes, "Do you want to meet Rick?" And I'm like, goodbye. So anyway, that's my slagging. But yeah, I was like, why?
That's so funny.
You know, what? I mean, I knew him forever.
Right.
And it was more like we all came sort of together. You know, his career was great. He was always like well organized and shit with his stuff, you know, where we were all sort of scattered, but he knew the framework for, you know, touring and shit. So I'll give him that much, but God, substance sucker. I love Paul and Chris very much, and Lee Popa and all the people that were destroyed in his book, so whatever.
Right on, man. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Hey, this is Groovie. Groovie.
Groovy.
Doctor.
Me. Doctor.
It's Groovie. You're with Groovie.
Groovy.
With the Thrill Kill Cult. Denver, Colorado. Let's drink some beer.
All right. Let's suck it down.
Gothic Theater. Bye.
Gothics.